I forget to share screen again. Perfect. Cool. So where we left off, we were working on the denominator. I had gotten this 1.5% and the 30% squared. We pulled that from our equation. So now we left off. I can't highlight, but we're right where my cursor is. ERB minus RF, expected return of B minus risk-free rate. 8% minus 0.5% gives us 7.5%. And then we're going to need the standard deviation of A, 20% squared, goes down there. And then we've got parenthesis stuff, which is just the stuff we already did. Expected return of A minus risk-free, expected return of B minus risk-free. Going to give us 1.5 and 7.5%. And finally, times the covariance, which we calculated earlier to be 0.009. And that's where all the numbers come from. And then this is going to be like super annoying to put into your calculator, but it'll give you 0.1907.
Are there any parentheses on there? I mean, other than the bottom one that we should
Yeah,
be
if I
aware
was
of,
gonna,
as far as like putting it in the calculator?
yeah, I'll type it in chat how I would put it in the calculator. So you don't need every time you're doing like 30% squared, you can just do 0.3 squared. That'll work itself out without parentheses. All right, let me plug that into this Excel and see if that right. Oh, and I'm missing a parenthesis in that formula. So
Where are you missing it?
there we go.
Oh,
It was
okay.
after the 0.009 in the numerator.
Okay.
So anyone have any other questions? Looks like we're almost about out of time, but
I have a quick question if you have any time.
yeah, that kind of do.
Um, it's about, let's see, number 14 on that same document that you're on.
Yep.
Um, sorry, I just joined, so I don't know if somebody already asked a question about this, but I honestly have no idea what this means.
Mm-hmm. This is just saying like, where can I get the the best return for the lowest fees, right?
Oh wait,
So
sorry, wrong one. Number 6. They both have a chart. That's why I looked at it wrong. Number 6 is
oh,
the one
you're
I don't.
good. Yeah, I did this one earlier, but I can just it'll be quick. I'll run through it.
Okay, thanks.
Let me get my draw. Cool. So if you remember the graphs of the efficient frontier, it's expected return on the y-axis and standard deviation on this axis, and you're basically trying to get the max expected return with the least standard deviation you can possible.
Hmm.
So in that sense, whichever one isn't on the efficient frontier is going to be the one that just isn't as good of a deal. It just won't make sense. So we'll start by calculating each of them. 9% and 21%. Going to be around here. It's W. 20%, 40%. 20%, 40%. Going to be around here. X. 5%, 7%. 7%. Right there. And 12%. 12% and 15% right here at Z. So right away, you can't really tell if Y, Z, or X they're different. Like sure, Y has a lower standard deviation than Z, but Z also has a higher expected return than Y. So they're at least comparable. Same thing with X. X has a higher expected return, but a much higher standard deviation. W, on the other hand, why would you choose portfolio W when you can already get a portfolio with a better expected return and a lower standard deviation? So in that sense, it doesn't fit along this efficient frontier of stocks.
Okay, got it. So basically, we can just plot them in like a simple graph like that and find the outlier.
Yeah, yeah. It's always
Great.
going to be the one that you're getting a worse deal on. Yeah. There's going to be a
Okay.
higher expected return with a lower standard deviation somewhere else.
Okay. That makes sense. Thank you.
Um, and any quick questions? Got about a minute left.
Can we go over number 14, the other one that we were just kind of looking at?
Yeah. So I think this one is just as a simple subtraction one. So if you got a variety of mutual funds and ETFs, this is going to be, I'm going to get 10% on my money from this one, but they're going to charge me 3%. So effectively, I'm going to be getting 7% return. This one, 9% minus 2.5%, going to be getting a 6.5% return, right? So after you do all of these expected return minus fees, what's going to give you the highest? It's going to be 8 minus 0.5, so 7.5% is going to be your highest possible.
Cool, thank you.
Of course. Sweet. Any last ones, or are you guys good to? How long will it take to get these recordings posted? I think my other one looks like it just finished recording. Yep, I've got it here. So I don't know, probably I'd say in an hour I'll have it finished up.
So really quickly, I don't know if we're probably gonna have like one question on this, but the dollar return per share and the percent return per share, that's just for the dollar return is just subtraction and then addition, and then the percent is just a division, like dividing.
Yeah, so your price dollar thing is gonna be your capital gain plus your dividend, and it's gonna be just the number. So in terms of dollars, and then the like total dollar gain percentage is gonna be your whatever you made off of your capital gain and your um dividend divided by that original price.
And is there gonna be a situation where we're gonna ask to calculate a capital gain and find a capital gain and then do the dollar return per share?
Yeah, probably. He'd probably ask you,
Find the
like
capital gain
you,
first or something.
yeah, yeah. So if there was no dividend listed, then your capital gain would be your dollar gain. But if there is a dividend, you've got to add together the capital gain and the dividend yield, dividend payout. Sweet. So if that's all right, um, any more quick questions? Yeah, no problem, guys.
Another quick one. It's about taxation. Is it gonna ask us about the different types of taxes for like bonds and mutual funds and stuff? Or
I don't think beyond having to like compare corporate bonds with municipal bonds, um, it won't be that much, no.
okay.
You'll just have to be like, he'll give you like a tax rate, and then he'll give you two yields, one on a municipal bond and one on a corporate, and you've got to know that you've got to apply the tax rate to the, let's see, you do one minus tax rate to the corporate yield to compare the two. Well, you guys have a good rest of the little bit of our weekend that we have left. Good luck on this first midterm. Even if you bomb it and do terribly, that's all right. I did too. I got like a 70 on this first midterm when I took it, but it'll be all right. You guys are doing fine, asking good questions. I'm sure it'll be all right. So have a good one. I'm gonna end this meeting.
Thank you. You
Take it
too.
easy.
Bye.